take a walk on the woo-woo side with me. My name is Michelle Douglas and I am on a mission to help you to step into your power so that you can create the life you desire. Visit me at empoweredlifeprograms.com to learn more. Hello there, it's Michelle here, and this podcast episode is really just an update episode to let you know what's happening over the coming months with Empowered Life programs. So to coincide with the launch of my Align with Love program, I've made the decision to go back to focusing on love again, and long-time listeners will remember that time when I was focusing on love and relationships a little while back, and for a specific reason. For many people, like myself included, romantic relationships have had a huge impact on our life in both good and bad ways. And if you're single and looking, the lack of a relationship can actually also create a massive impact on your life and how you feel about yourself, things like that. Feels like yesterday when my second marriage ended, when I found myself single, frustrated, embarrassed to be a second-time divorcee, and dreading the prospect of putting myself out there to find love yet again. But this period of my life turned out to be not only the catalyst for a whole lot of learning in the form of many painful lessons, unfortunately, but it was also a time of immense growth and understanding of the inner workings of me and how I showed up with men. What I learned was that how I was showing up was why my love life had turned out so badly. And unless I was prepared to do something about it, I was at risk of creating yet another mess to clean up and yet another divorce or whatever. So I did the inner and outer work, and it paid off big time. When I met my husband, Laurie, I was complete, I was happy, I was doing well in my career. And to be honest, if I'd not met him when I did, I would have been perfectly okay with that. Yes, I had a desire to be in a relationship, but I knew I'd be perfectly okay without one, at least for the time being. And so now here I am, several years later, with not only a wonderful husband, but I also know a whole lot more about manifesting and, of course, love. And in particular, I know the shortcuts to clearing away the blocks to manifesting so that, nobody else has to take as long as I did, because it took me a lot. Well, I was in my 40s when I met my husband. So I don't want it to take that long for you. But if you're older than me, well, I will help you to get there sooner than what you could otherwise. Anyway, so this time I have an arsenal of tools and techniques to help you to clear away what's been preventing love to enter your life. And you'd be surprised what's deep down inside there that's preventing that from happening. And that way you'll have less barriers to work through to get there. So for each of the upcoming episodes from this point on forward, we'll be having a bit of a theme happening on each day. So I'm going to be publishing 5 days a week. Mondays, Magnificent Mondays, will be about starting your week right. And there's a whole lot of mindset stuff that's going to come up in these episodes as well. Tantalizing Tuesdays will be about getting your questions answered. Wacky Wednesdays are going to be funny days where we can talk about funny relationship stories, dating stories, that sort of thing. Thriving Thursdays are about becoming the shining light and showing up as your best self, something I didn't do for a long, long time. I didn't know how to do it. So you'll learn about that as well. And Fabulous Fridays, where we finish on a high note. This is where you'll get strategies to step into your power for a wonderful weekend and beyond, so that some new habits you can start to implement straight away to become that person that has the relationship that you want. Throughout the next few months, at least, I'll be conducting interviews with a bunch of people in the industry. And my first one's going to be with a lovely relationship coach. So that'll be coming up very soon. And I'll leave you with that, but just thought I'd give you a very quick update about what's happening in Empowered Life programs so that you can be prepared for this content. And whether you're in a relationship or not, there will be a lot of content here, or whether you care about relationships or not, it's going to be relevant to you. There will be some relevance in some way that you can apply this information. So I'll leave you with that, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode.